of my fan pages, this is the final result of our software. So I want to show you what it does first, what it looks like, and then we'll show you how to set it up so you can see quite how simple this really is. Now if you look here, what we're looking at is a page that I've used to run t-shirts to. Now I used what's called a dark post, which means it wasn't visible on the timeline here. In fact, I had nothing on the timeline because that's all I've run were these dark posts. And it's got some likes from the various campaigns I've run before to this market, and I wanted to purposely leave content off of it until we ran this software so you could see what happens. And it's quite impressive. In fact, it produces some content here that is top quality, looks great, and in fact is engaging. So as we start to look at this, we've got 110 people reached, 191, 35, 824, 458. So all different types, depending on how many people like it, and if I'm running some ads at the time for t-shirts. This was about 5 hours ago. I posted that. It's already got 40 views here. Just set it up. Haven't done anything else. So this is the goal here. We're looking for getting engaging content and pages that when you run your campaigns, you run your shirts, and run your like campaigns and start to build these up, you're going to have a built-in audience. So every time you make a post, you can sell things. So you can sell shirts, you can sell whatever items you want to your market, and they're going to be engaged in liking the page, because prior to any sales going on, it'll be content like this that they like. And in fact, they like it. You see here, we got several likes. This one just went up. And you also get shares. People share your content here. So there's quite a few likes on this one. And each one, almost within moments from getting posted, starts to get, this has got some shares here, starts to get likes and shares, which is really exciting. What that means is your page is growing automatically, because these are getting posted automatically. So every time these shares happen, basically other people see it, then they like it, and it becomes kind of a self-feeding machine. So what you do is you run some ads, and put in your posts and things like that, and it's just going to keep growing and growing. So what it's ultimately doing is multiplying your efforts, and it's doing it automatically and in a way that allows you to run in many other niches, which is great, because especially if you're doing t-shirts, I know a lot of people are into that right now. You can really cover a lot of different markets this way and have growing properties, because that's where it's at. Doing t-shirts one-off is great. You can make some good money, but at the end of it, if you stop running your shirt, you're sending all these fans and people to getting these likes and things on a post and to these pages, and they're basically useless after the fact. So when you have content like this, it keeps them engaged and it keeps them growing, and kind of makes it viral, uses that social aspect of the platform. So you see here, this is all 100% automated, except for that one post for the t-shirt. Everything else was posted on here by your software. So pretty impressive stuff. Now I'm going to show you how easy it was to set up. I'm going to go in here, and in fact I'm logged in already, but I'm just going to log in from the start to show you. So we log in, and usually you connect to your dashboard or connect to your Facebook for the first time, and it's just a simple matter of clicking a button and authorizing your Facebook. So once that's set up, you go in the dashboard. And the dashboard acts as sort of a platform for all your different markets. So you can set up as many as you want here, and go ahead and choose those. And I've got one set up. I'll show you the nurse one that we were just looking at. Couldn't be much simpler. You have the content on the left. You have the posting schedule here. You have the page it's connected to. You can find content sources here, and you have your existing ones down here. Another cool feature, you can filter out keywords and domains, things you don't want to show up. So if you don't want other fan pages t-shirts, you can filter out Teespring. If you have content here that you want to control how old it is and how many shares it's got, to basically filter it if it doesn't go on your page, if it's old, past a certain date, or not enough shares, then you can filter that out right here. So that's really easy. Keeps premium quality content that way. The software on its own automatically kind of evaluates these things, so this way you can manually set it up as well to your own specifications. So if you have a market where a page isn't posting all that often, but you still want to use the content, then you can sort of dial that number down so it looks a little bit older, or approves content that's a little bit older, or not. Whatever you want to do here, very flexible. And the cool part here is it's super simple to set up. You just go here and add topics. So what I had done is I just looked for nurse or nurses, check for content, and it pops right up pretty quickly. This thing works almost like magic. And we've got some content here. So I've already added this page, but what you would do is just click Add Source, and that will make that page, any new content that comes up, will be included in your source content, provided it fits your settings of posting time and number of shares. And here's another one I haven't added. We'll go ahead and add that in a second. But also notice you can post content that you see straight from here, or you can add this general topic. So we're going to add that source, and you have an option of which dashboard you want to add it. And simple as that. Then we go back into our dashboard here, and now it's added to our list of sources. So you would refresh here if this is the first time to see what content's come up. Make sure that you're getting content and make sure everything's set to go. And we've got some advanced setting here as well. You can add random messages, so it'll be posted in. There we go. Sorry about that. See, so that pulled in that content that we just added. The advanced features here, you can add in different messages. You can add in, if for photos, you can add in random photo messages like, wow, this is cool, or share this, or you can have one standard one. You can have, for the links that it finds, you can have random messages to make it sort of more personalized and more unique. So simple stuff here, very powerful, takes almost no time to set up. And also another cool feature is you could go ahead and manually add in sources. So if for whatever reason you don't find something through here, but you happen to see it somewhere out in the wild, or you're browsing, you're doing some research, you can go ahead and add that in there. So another very cool, powerful feature here. And we've got a link to the Facebook page search tool, so you can pop over to that and kind of browse around. Excuse me one second, and browse around for your topics and see what other kind of pages are in the Facebook here that you might want to add. So then you would just visit those, check them out, look through the content, see if it's suitable, and then go ahead and add it in as we did. Add them in manually right there. So super simple to use. We've got some more features. This is an early version, but I wanted to get this demo out for you so you can check it out and see how powerful and simple this is. Anybody can set this up. Anybody can run it. You can run multiple markets here, as I've done, and couldn't be better, couldn't be easier, couldn't be more effective. So you can have your assistant go through and monitor these and add content as well ahead of schedule, and approve or deny content, or add more pages. I'm going to have my assistant go and just create as many of these as possible.